Hi everybody, Stevie here from Never Too Late to Travel. Come out of Udon a few kilometres to this place called NongKhia. I have been here before, right on the banks of the Mekong and Laos across the water. So taking the time this afternoon to have a quick walk through the market and show you a little bit of NongKhia. Not an awful lot to see, but quite interesting views of the Mekong and across the Laos. So with that, we'll start a little walk and hope you find something interesting. So here we have fantastic views of the Mekong River, and just across the water there we have Laos, and below us a couple of interesting riverside restaurants. And a view to Friendship Bridge there in the foreground, and that road will actually cross the border and go to Vientiane. This is a new feature for me here in NongKhia, this walking street sign. Should you wish to stop in NongKhia and have something to eat, you'll find many small restaurants along the banks of the Mekong and also in the centre of town. I must comment that I'm very surprised just how quiet NongKhia is, for saying that it's Songran. Normally this place is thriving with tourists and everyday shoppers, but today everything is very, very quiet. And I must be honest, I'm very, very surprised. So I'll start and just have a quick walk through the market and just show you what NongKhia has to offer you for markets. I think you'll appreciate just how quiet it is today. I can remember clearly a couple of years ago when I was last here, this centre aisle between all the stores was so busy, it was shoulder to shoulder and so very, very hot. And I can remember praying to get to the other end and get out of the crowds and the heat. It really was unbearable. So looking at it today, it is a big contrast from what it was 2 years ago. And to me, it looks very, very strange. But still, you have to admire the Thais. They're still trying to conduct business, although very, very much reductions in local and tourist shopping. But everything is available, from clothes to shoes and electrical items, cookware, and all manner of stuff. Just one of the Thai typical market areas where you tend to find everything. Well, I've there taken the chance to do a little bit of shopping in a bit of peace and quiet, Normally she has to fight her way through the crowds to complete what she's looking for, but today very easy for her, so she'll be very pleased with that. As I said previously, large selection of goods. I mean, this shop here mainly electrical appliances and attachments, and everything is reasonably priced. I haven't seen anything that looks over the top. One of the stalls there with some of my favourite snack food, and this lady with this stall, one of my favourites, is the Isan bread roll. Normally I like to put them in an air fryer and warm them up and make them crispy, and they really are delicious. You can get them around Bangkok in some places, but they're not as obviously as common as they are in Isan. Why, feeling the heat there a little bit? So we'll carry on at a leisurely pace, and we'll take you through the first half of the market. Certainly no shortage of things to buy. I'm sure that if you came to this market and were looking for particular items, I'm sure that you'd find them here. In fact, if you consider the correlation between the amounts of shops that are actually open in relation to the number of people shopping, I'm very surprised that that there is as many shops open as what I'm seeing now. They really cannot be doing a lot of business, well, certainly not today anyway. But maybe because it's Songran and people have travelled outside of the province, I'm not really sure. As you can see for yourself, this is a very long centre aisle between all the stores. It probably take you a good 30 minutes to walk from one side to the other. You know, at a leisurely pace, not rushing it. And here I believe we have another YouTuber in front of me. He appears to be taking video on a video style camera, and therefore he's got the tripod to hold it steady. Also, quite a few places to eat are still open. Undoubtedly the wife will be buying the Thai sweet sausage here to take back to Bangkok. Some of the food that you actually can buy in this area is very interesting, because not only do you have the Thai, but you also have the Lao influence, and a bit of Chinese also mixed into it. So some of the cuisine that you get up here is very tasty and very interesting. And of course you'll find many shops that you can go and eat in. Wife's doing a little bit more shopping there, probably to take back for the girls in the office in Bangkok. Some little snacks and treats. I think it's fairly common in Thailand that the Thais, when they travel, they take little souvenirs back for each other. Sorry about the fingers on the screen there. I had a mosquito flying about and I was trying to pick it off, but it didn't want to seem to move very much. Well, we appear to be getting towards the end of this section of the market, and as you can see, many shops open and quite a few things for purchase. And the task after our walk through here is to go to a cake shop and see if I can buy some Japan style cakes, which I particularly like. So my friends, that brings us to the end of the walk down the centre pathway of the market. This area is particularly quiet, as you can see, not many people about, so the wife will do a little bit of last minute shopping in this area, and then we'll head off towards the cake shop. There is another small interesting area ahead of me. It's a shop that leads through onto the banks of the Mekong, so we'll have a quick walk through there and show you what it's all about before we actually leave. Quite an interesting restaurant and style shop here. And the NongKhia sign there, which many people stop to take selfies and photographs of each other, and lovely views there across the Lao, and views of the Mekong River. Few picture postcard seating areas here so you can get additional pictures before you depart. And ahead of us towards Friendship Bridge, you can't quite see it very clearly, you'll find additional restaurants and cafes. Another nice little picture corner. You can take your selfies and other photographs. Very rustic looking backdrop. So with that, we'll head back and see if we can try and find my wife, and then head over towards the cake shop. Been very easy to park the car here today. Normally we have to drive around for 10 or 15 minutes to find a space, but today so very easy to park up. And the area in front of us, many of the small stalls are closed. Not really as busy as it is normally. But we're not going to walk very far along here, because we have to turn off to the left and go and find the car. I have noticed a few European guys walking around. I'm presuming that they're retirees and they actually live here or around NongKhia area. Maybe they've travelled up like I have from Udon. She'll soon have to catch up with the wife, because she's got quite a few bags to carry, and knowing the wife as I do, she doesn't like carrying too much shopping. So my friends, once again, thank you very much for taking the time to walk through NongKhia market with me. I hope it's given you a little bit of an insight to what is available in this area, should you ever travel this far. And here is my little cake shop. So with that, I'm going to say goodbye. Please don't forget to subscribe, make comments if you feel appropriate, and I look forward to your support on the next video. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Take care of yourselves. Bye bye.